Alrighty. I'm just putting my stuff in my car right now, so
Okay.
it's all good though.
Hello, race fans. This is Ben Dethridge with IMCA.TV. My next guest at this time drives the Jeff Blanton-owned number 25 entry out of Mount Vernon, Washington. That is Rick Smith, and he's the 2022 IMCA Modified Track Champion at Skagit Speedway in Alger, Washington. Rick, it's great to have you on for this interview. It's been a terrific year for you, 2022 has, and yeah, appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you for giving me an interview and everything.
Talking about the season, been 25 years since Speedway Motors IMCA weekly racing sanctioned competition at Skagit Speedway, and you won the track championship in stunning fashion. 6 main event victories and 9 starts. You were never outside of the podium or the top 5 or top 10s. Just an incredible year.
Yeah, we had a phenomenal year, really, because we won 6, like you said, and then the other 3 we got second in. So, yeah, we're on the podium every night, and we have a Larry Shaw car, and the thing works really good.
Well, and points are over. That's all done with. But now you have the Survive the 55 at Skagit Speedway this coming Friday and Saturday. It's the biggest race, really one of the biggest races in the Shaw Race Cars Western region. It's expected to draw tons of cars, tons of top shelf quality talent. And just how are you feeling about that with, your range of success that you've had at Skagit this year? And your, home turf, home game for you against some drivers, a lot of drivers that have never even seen nor watched a race there.
Right now, I'd have to say I'm feeling pretty good about, being on our home track. I've been racing there for 32, 33 years now, and we don't really venture a lot down south and racing like Oregon or Elma or anything like that. So we've had a lot of success in the last 2 years, and racing against these guys, that are coming up, like Colin Weinberger and all them. Yeah, they're going to be fast. It's going to take them a little time to get dialed in, but I don't expect them not to, be fast. So it's going to be fun. We just got to have a little luck on our side and good fill draw, and just hopefully it's going to be a good, exciting race for everybody.
The finale is scheduled to go 55 laps in distance for the Survive the 55 presented by Skagit Aggregates. It's a long race. That's definitely going to be a marathon of a journey for all drivers that make the main event.
Yeah, I think the biggest race I've done this year is when we went down to Elma for the Elma Nationals. That was 40 laps, and unfortunately we broke about lap something like 30 something. I'm not sure, broke a ball joint, but we weren't that good there. But we were getting better as the race went on. Kind of missed the setup a little bit on the Friday night, but I expect with this track here, we kind of got a pretty good setup for the car, and the car should be real good. It seems to come in, it gets faster as the race goes on.
Absolutely. That's great. And speaking of great, we've talked about your great year. It sounds like you've got a great core of people and sponsors that back this 25 operation.
Yeah, we got a long list of sponsors that back it. Not only Jeff owns the car, and of course he helps out with the funding and everything, but we got Jet City Equipment, we got Wise Service, we got Straight On Construction, Conway Pub, North Cross Landscape Materials, and I got a numerous appliance connection and backcountry painting. I kind of hard to name all this. I got a lot of guys out behind me, and plus I got about 7 guys that come with us on the 2 cars that we house out of both our one shop where we got.
Awesome. That's great. That's great to hear that. And, servicing 2 cars, it's not easy. It's a daunting task week in, week out.
Yeah, it is. Jeff is, he's very particular about what he does. We raced last night and the car is sitting in the shop already clean and ready to go for our maintenance that we do. So this car will be ready to go by Wednesday night with all the tire prep and oil changes and all the other stuff that we do. And the little bit of, we didn't have very minimal damage last night. So, we shouldn't be too bad. We should be looking real good. Both cars came out real good. My teammate, he got third last night. So that was good to see that it's only his second time in his his new car he just put together that we just put together for him. And so I think it's going to be exciting. We're pretty pumped for this weekend. It's going to be a big race. I hope a lot of people come out and check out what the modifieds are really about with a good group of drivers that are coming that I've seen on the list.
Absolutely. And Alan Grimbley is your teammate, correct?
Yes, we call him Big Al, but Alan Grimley is his name, yes.
Okay. And just kind of a thought that just popped in my head right now is most teams in the Speedway Motors IMC weekly racing program, it's, they're the owner and driver, but to drive for somebody, for you, is that more pressure, less pressure? How is your approach every time you hit the racetrack?
My approach is I still drive it like I own the car. I still take care of this thing. I protect it pretty good. I mean, we're still running the same body that we started the season out. And Jeff is, I couldn't ask for a better guy. He's more than just an owner. He's a good friend of mine now that we've been racing together for the last 2.5 years. So, his famous quote when I get in the car and strap in, he goes, do what you do best and come back smiling. So we give a fist punch and we go out and do what we do.
Well, hopefully you'll be smiling like a Cheshire cat by the end of Saturday night to survive the 55 presented by Skagit Aggregates.
Yeah, I'm hoping we hold up what everybody's asking me. Can we hold up our end of their bargain and what we've been doing all year? And I go, I'm hoping I expect we'll be in that main event. And I'm just, sometimes you gotta have a little luck and everything and how your heat races come out. And so we'll be there. I mean, it's going to be a hard one because these guys that are coming, there's no slouches in this field that I've seen on the list.
For sure. Well, we appreciate the time and we congratulate you once again on the 2022 Skagit Speedway IMC Modified Track Championship.
Thank you. Yeah, it was an honor to, get to drive this car for Jeff and my whole team. It's not just me that, gets behind the wheel and does everything. I still have my old guys all behind me. And that's one thing that our group is. It doesn't matter if it's me or Al. We're all behind each other and we do everything we can to help each other out.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time again, Rick. Race fans, that's Rick Smith out of Mount Vernon, Washington, driving the Jeff Blanton number 25 IMC Modified, and he will be participating in the inaugural Survive the 55 presented by Skagit Aggregates at Skagit Speedway in Alger, Washington on Friday, September 23rd and Saturday the 24th. If you can't make it live in person, you can watch every single lap of action on IMC.TV. That's IMC.TV, where America comes to watch racing.